It's the trendiest business show on television. Time for Happy Hour.
Well, taking the hospitality business to the next highest level. This guy's high-end, folks. Our next guest turns historic buildings into the hottest celebrity venues in town. Seth Greenberg bought the famous Bowery Bank and transformed it into Capitale. This is the largest destination for charities, weddings, and bat mitzvahs. Welcome, Seth, to Happy Hour.
Thank you for having me.
All right, first of all, what's the, I want to hear the gossip. You two guys used to hang out back in the day?
We have a mutual family friend, the Siegel family, and we met years ago when I owned Conscious Point in the Hamptons. And
that's the clean version, Seth. What's the story?
We just had dinner a bunch of times, and we became very good friends. We haven't seen each other in about in a while.
You know, we were talking about this morning on the show rundown. We're talking about, yeah, you know, Seth Greenberg, you know, clubs. I never put two and two together. I haven't seen him for 15 years.
Yeah.
And then he's here. I'm like, wow.
Well, I graduated, so I'm not in the nightclub business anymore, but that's how I started. I made my bones, so to speak, in the nightclub business.
Nightclub business. And now this Capitale, I mean, the Bowery Bank, I don't know, people at home, if you're not too familiar with New York City, but it is just an amazing building. It used to be a real bank.
It was built in 1895 by Stanford White, one of the most famous, noted architects of the past century. And what did people trust in 1895? They trusted the church. So the building was meant to emulate the Vatican. So it has tremendous beauty. It's a designated National Historic Landmark, and we did.
You must have, you had to pay a lot of money for it.
Relatively speaking,
several million.
Seth, you know, a lot of people talk about the wealth effect, where the rich stay rich and everyone else is kind of getting less rich or feeling poor, feeling a pinch of gas, and everything else, slowing economy. Are you experiencing any of that? Do you see the wealthy still paying up for your venues?
Well, it's interesting. About a third of our business is geared towards weddings, bar mitzvahs, what we call social. And then over 50% is corporate, and maybe the last 20% is big charity events. And people that are booking weddings are still booking weddings. People that are booking charity events are still hosting them. The corporate business is off a bit, but we feel pretty good about this year still. I mean, I think some clients were a little reluctant to book at first because maybe their stock prices aren't so good, and they're reluctant to book a big Christmas party.
Or they don't get the big Wall Street bonus that they were expecting. So how long do you have to hold on? Because I know you own a lot of properties in Boston as well, but how long do you have to hold on to a place like Capitale to have a return in your profit or make money by just weddings and bar mitzvahs and corporate events?
Well, it's interesting. The ramp-up period in our business is usually a couple of years, and which is true for our new space, Espace. We budgeted that we're going to have some significant negative cash flow in the first year, but we realize that it takes a little time to develop credibility with your clients. This year at Capitale, for example, we're going to do 60 weddings.
Wow.
Espace, we just booked our first one in February. So people need to have a certain level of confidence. So there's a significant ramp-up period, but as far as return on capital, you're looking at 3 to 4 years before, at least, before you're at full break-even on your investment, and then obviously you begin cash flowing positively for after that.
Well, too bad I already had my wedding place booked.
I know.
That would have been a great
yes,
spot.
Congratulations.
Continued success to you, and we look forward. I know you have more things. We're not going to talk about them yet, but going on here in New York, so come back and let us know. You can't talk about it.
Thanks very much.
All right.
Thank you.